Now let's modify this code a little bit. So in the previous lecture, we saw how preview composable functions can show us the preview of whatever or what user interfaces or composable functions we have used in our project so that we can see the output immediately without running the application from scratch. And this preview over here we are looking at, okay, let me just remove the extra preview functions that I just created. Okay, and whenever you make any changes, the application is rebuilt immediately and we can see the changes, and whatever we are seeing in this preview pane is not actually reflecting the whole screen over here. So you see, we are only seeing a little portion. That means only seeing the text over here, this section over here. We are not seeing the entire screen like we see in our emulator over here or real device. This is because whatever composable functions you provide in the preview functions, that will be shown only. You see, in the set content function, we have this hello compose theme. Then we used a surface composable, which actually provide a surface for our screen and provide some size and background. And when we run this application, then we see the surface. I mean, this is actually the surface and this is actually the color. This it's coming from this background, but we are not seeing this entire screen in the preview. This is because we are not previewing the surface that we have put in the set content. To see the entire screen in this preview pane, all you have to do is you have to provide the surface as well. Okay, let me just copy this entire thing over here. So this hello compose theme, let me just copy this and paste it inside this greeting function. So let me remove this one and then paste it. Now I think after some moment you will see, now I can see the entire screen, and you can resize the entire screen based on this section by pressing this 1:1, this 100% view over here, or maybe this zoom to fit screen. So now you see this is the entire screen where we are seeing right now, and this is just like the emulator or what we see on the emulator. Now we are looking at the same thing in the preview pane. So the summary is, in the preview function, you will only see in the preview pane whatever composable or what composable functions you provide in this preview section over here. Okay, so now let me modify this code a little bit. I just want to create our first own composable functions, because we can always do that. We can create our own composable functions, and to create a composable functions is very easy. Just create a function and annotate it with composable. So to remove these duplicate codes, for example, this code is being duplicated over here. So to avoid this duplication, let's put this code, take out these lines of codes and put it in a separate composable functions. For example, let me create another function inside this main activity.kt file, and just see that these composable functions over here are outside of this class. See, so this composable, this greeting and this preview, these are not inside this main activity class. So this is outside the class. So these functions are like the global functions. Okay, so this is a convention. Whenever we create our composable function, that should be reside at the top level of the file. So now, just after the end or curly brace, last curly brace of this main activity, I am putting an enter, and now let me define a function. So first of all, we need to annotate our function with composable, and then create a function like fun, then my app, and then the body of this function, and now cut this entire thing from here to there, cut it and paste it over there. Okay, and now let's call these composable functions as the content of this set content just from here, like this one, my app. And also in the preview pane or this greeting preview function, let me remove everything and then just call our newly created composable function. So the output will be same as before, but now we just removed few duplicate codes. So whenever we have duplicate codes, or whenever we see that this code or some lines of code will be used some other places, then we actually create the composable another composable function and put that shared code inside this composable function, and whenever we need that, just call that function.